Cammy's dive kick is like one of her defining features, right? Whenever you think of Cammy, you think of like dive kick and rush down and things like that. But if you ever watch me play, I'm not very I'm not very good at playing like that. But I'm also like especially not very good at using dive kick correctly or really at all. It might sound kind of stupid, like why are you playing a character that doesn't really fit your playstyle or fit how you like to play the game? And it's mostly just because I like the character, because when things do work on Cammy, like when everything comes together, it's very satisfying. It's a very satisfying feeling for all your offensive sequences to come together and work properly. And for me, doing all that work and like losing a lot it's sometimes worth it in order to get those sequences off and to get that little shot of dopamine. Also, if your argument is like, why don't you play a character that fits you, or why don't you play this character, the answer will always be Luke, right? It'll always be pick the highest tier character, because if you're going to pick a character that one you don't really like as much as another one, you might as well just jump all the way up to the top of of the tier list and just play the best character available. In an ideal world, I would play Luke, but I just don't like him enough to really play him like that. In the end, you can pick whatever character you want, but you will always gravitate back towards the one that keeps you on the game, the one that makes you want to boot up the game and at least try and play. Even if it's not your greatest strength, and even if it's not your best character, it's the one that gets you on the game that's the most important. That's all to say. What I want to do today is get on the game, queue up a ranked match, and really like put an emphasis on using dive kick properly. Not to say I'm going to be sitting around looking to dive kick things, but I want to catch myself randomly dive kicking for no reason. I want to dive kick with a purpose. That's to simply put it, that's what I'm trying to do today. Hey, I really want to try and hit 10,000 subs before Street Fighter 6 comes out. I know it's an insane and Herculean task to double my subscribers in the next 2 months, but there's no reason not to try. So if you enjoy by the end, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much for watching this video. Before we hop into a game, let me just show you some of the use cases for dive kick so you can kind of understand why it's so powerful, right? So the first one, and the one that you'll probably learn immediately when you start playing this character, is you can use it to go over fireballs, right? And usually you'll catch like Ken or someone like that recovering, so they'll throw a fireball and then you might dive kick their hand or something, or you might dive kick them, and then you can either get a combo off of it, but at the very least you're in now, right? You're up against them and you can start like pressuring them with whatever you want. The other use case, there's a few more, but this one is really important. The other thing is that you can use it to go over like very predictable buttons. So a lot of Ken players and Ryu players like to walk up, crouch, medium kick like this. And what you can do is, if I know every time he walks into range he's going to walk forward, crouch, medium kick, I can just dive kick over it, right? Because it's not going to recover in time. So I can dive kick over the button, get a hit. Oftentimes you get a combo off of it. Obviously, it's a pretty good neutral skip tool from about like this range, right outside her stand medium kick. You can space it pretty well. That one was +2. I think perfectly you can get it to be like +4, like that. But the spacing has to be perfect. You can use it like this sometimes, you know, if you're just trying to get in and you just want to skip neutral, but like over relying on it is not good because it's very predictable after a while, right? If I know every time the Cammy player is standing here, he's not going to whiff any buttons, he's not going to press anything or do anything, he's just looking to dive kick, then the Ken player can just sit there and like wait for it and obviously DP you. One of the more advanced things that I've started to learn lately is that you can use dive kick to break up pressure. So a lot of times you'll see me do something like this or something like that, and people will just hold it, right? Because they know I'm going to do like 1, 2, maybe 3 of these. What you can do to kind of mess with their mental stack is maybe you do one of them and then you do a dive kick, right? Or you somehow fit a dive kick into your pressure in a spot that overwhelms your opponent. So now they have to think about that option. And even though I understand all of those use cases, it all has to start with me recognizing before I even dive kick why I'm doing it. Because a lot of the times it's just a desperation option for me. It's like, oh, I just want to get in now, or oh, I'm losing neutral on the ground, so I'm just going to dive kick in and skip it, or I'm going to stand medium kick, heavy dive kick over and over again because it's a bad habit of mine. It's things like that that I'm trying to cut down on. So if you want to look for something in the game that we play today, it's that. Just look for me making the conscious decision to not dive kick out of desperation. And I'll try and say it into the mic so we can like recognize it together. All right, I gambled on the 3-bar. I'm sorry. But it is Zangief. I know he's a really bad character, but I don't particularly like this matchup too much. It's because like on Cammy you either play outside of his stand heavy punch range or you play in the range of your buttons, which seems very self-explanatory, but when you're that close to Zangief, it gets kind of scary. And his buttons, like, are pretty fast, right? Like, his jab goes really far, and it stops medium kick a lot of the time. So the spacing can be a little scary. A dive kick for no reason. I don't even know why I did it, but I mean, it hit. It doesn't mean it was good. Oh, damn. Oh, missile with punish. Does that not have armor on his legs? Like, low? Oh, he did it twice. Did it twice and I missed it with punish both times. I want a dive kick right now, but I'm glad I didn't. Is he dead? He's undead. I want to dive kick again, but again, I'm glad I didn't. I really wanted to go in. I really wanted to dive kick to just end it, right? I kind of just want a super here, but I didn't need to. You see how easy that button is to whiff punish? I whiff punish it on like the way back. Like, that's how active it is and how slow it is. I could have whiff punished that too. Sometimes you just have to outpatient them, and like I want a dive kick right here too. I never I just did it without thinking about it, but it didn't go off. I've never realized how much like of an impulse it is until I've sat here and said it out loud. Nice. Oh, no punish. I messed up. I stunned. Almost. I'm gonna activate here. I think right here wouldn't be a bad range to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna throw him in the corner. Oh, nice. Oh, I got the dash check too. I just didn't believe in it. Oh, damn, I messed up really bad there, actually. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna super. I thought super was gonna lose to that, to be honest. As soon as I saw him start winding up, I was ready to play another round. The reason I supered there is because he activated, right? So he was gonna get chipped either way. I was like, checkmate. And he already started up another move. I was just hoping it wouldn't lose. My super wouldn't lose to that move. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty good about that. It's crazy how many times I actually like physically wanted to input dive kick, and I had to stop myself consciously. I don't think we're gonna get a rematch. I don't really blame him. Got a little Laura action. So against Laura, you kind of want to play within your heavy DP range, so you can DP that little fireball there. Juice Man taught me that, so I've been trying to play like that lately. But I don't. Actually, that's a lie. I do run into Laura a decent amount. Repunish. Oh my god. I tried to crouch medium kick. Got completely crushed. Remember, that's not going to be a thing in 6. Right? Like, me pressing crouch medium kick and getting fucking destroyed for it. That was a desperation dive kick out of the corner. It just hit. I'm still dead, though. Damage is immense, brother. Alright. Alright. I kind of want to dive kick from here, but I don't want to get close to him, right? He's a grappler. There's no reason for me to dive kick. Also, why would I dive kick when he can just do an ultra negative move right in front of me? Sometimes you dive kick to reset pressure in the corner. I didn't really do it. This is terrible. I thought he was going to activate. Now he's going to activate. I was trying to DP super, but that's alright. It kills me anyways. You might say, well, isn't there a more optimal route you could have did there to not have to super? But it's Laura, brother. I'm going to super every time. She scares me in V-Trigger. Oh! Crush my stand medium kick. Oh, I didn't get my light, what's it called? Spiral. Little DP, dude.
How did that medium kick not kill? Look how little damage the medium kick did. I still had to hit him after he was stunned. Oh, that's pretty funny. She does have a lot of HP because she's a grappler. I don't remember what it is exactly. She has a decent amount of HP. You can caught by that a lot. That if you ever see me crush counter somebody with that, it means they're pressing after my crouch medium kick. And the reason you do that, I want to dive kick here really bad, but again, she's a grappler. There's no reason for me to dive kick in, especially when he's doing stuff like that. I'm surprised I even got a punish there. I'll take that trade just to keep him out. Oh, it's covered. Insurance. Oh, nice interrupt. Oh my god. Command grab? Oh, normal grab? I don't know why I attacked, even though I said I knew what was coming. I'll take it. I'm gonna super here. Oh, I'm not. I don't think it's enough. I wonder if... Oh, wrong one. Oh, shit. That's really embarrassing. I meant to do heavy, but I did light for some reason. And I just got really lucky. I also got super nervous at the end there. I had so many chances to win, but I got nervous. Which is a terrible thing to do on a character like Cammy, who is... Oh my god, it's kind of lagging now. It's a terrible thing to do on any character, but especially Cammy, because of how much she relies on like hit confirms and stuff. You have to believe in yourself, you know? You have to believe in the hits. That dive kick was just a feeling. There was no rhyme or reason for it. I didn't think he was going to press. I knew that jab was coming, but I didn't do anything about it. Kind of want to dive kick in here. Oh, that was a fucking lucky fireball. Oh my god, the dive kick I hit. I got hit on my dive kick by the fireball, man. It's so tough. See, if I would have caught myself before I did it, I probably wouldn't have done it, and then I would have been alive. My medium kick just got eaten. Whiffing a lot. I'm not doing anything to stop him, so... That was a bad dive kick, too. I can still win this. It's getting tougher. Oh, okay, I can't win this. Oh, I'm not stunned. Oh, I light kicked. Wow. That was a horrible fucking game for me. I don't know why I got so antsy all of a sudden. Like, it was going so well, and then I just got super antsy. We'll blame the single second that the game lagged. That's what we'll say. Come on. Are you serious, dude? I can't really blame him. It did lag for like a second or two there, so I guess he didn't want to risk it. Anyways, it's about that time again. 7:44 p.m. and I decided to make a video super late, so let's call it there. If you enjoyed this one, please let me know down in the comments below, and consider subscribing. I'll talk to you again very soon.